What's up, guys? So, obviously, at Alyssa's, I'm really either at home or at her house. So, I'm here for a couple of days, and I'm giving her advice on guys, because had some experience with that, and I sound like a really bad person for that, but that is not what I'm talking about. I'm here to help you guys. Last year, I'm here to help you guys understand us girls. So it'll be easier for the both of us, okay? Are you ready? Awesome. The first thing that y'all don't understand about us is that we literally pay attention to every little thing you say. Like, y'all think that we only pay attention to the bad stuff so we can hold it against you later, when that is maybe a little bit true. But we literally, like, if you tell us that, like, your parents died one day, or your birthday is freaking Cinco de Mayo, we're gonna remember that crap. And that's why we're such great gift givers as well. And like, we're good at giving y'all stuff because we remember everything y'all tell us. Now, if it's something like nonsense, like, oh yeah, like, freaking Nikes, we probably we'll remember it, but that's not going to be incorporated into anything. We'll get you a pair of Nikes for your birthday, but freaking no. Another thing y'all don't understand is the fact that, like, when we, like, make a change with ourselves, like hair, nails, clothes, like sometimes we'll change up our clothes and you don't say anything about it, chances are we did that for a few reasons. One, we actually wanted to do it and we don't care what your opinion is. Two, we really wanted you to notice because we really like you, and we want you to see that we want, like, we're trying here, but you're not doing anything. And the fact that you don't, like, we don't want you to obsess over every little thing that we do. That's not what we want. We want to know that you, like, at least notice. Does that make sense? Like, we're not high maintenance. Like, some girls are high maintenance, and that's one thing. But, like, just notice. Be like, oh, look, did you do something different with your hair? We don't really care if you comment on our nails unless we tell you. We're like, hey, do you like our nails? We just spent, like, freaking an hour doing our nails. Do you like our nails? Or clothes, we're not really looking for you to notice our clothes, but it's just freaking science, bro. On that same note, y'all don't understand the fact that, like, what's it called? If we like there's a change in us, but either y'all notice it and just don't address it, or y'all really don't see it, that kind of shows that we may like you just a little bit. Because I am guilty of this. If I am friends with the guy, and then I realize I like that guy, I'll start spursing up the dresses, like, trying harder on the makeup, thank you, and freaking science, bro. I don't even know. Science is my excuse for everything today. Another thing y'all don't understand about us, and Alyssa, you can chime in at any point since you've joined us, is the fact that, like, okay, I'm gonna address something that Jenna Marbles did in her video, but, like, if we seem sad, and we, like, try and push it back, her reason was true. Like, we're just letting it stew, and we're probably about to attack you with it. But y'all understand that when we say we don't want to talk about it right now, we really do not want to talk about it. Like, it's with you, with our parents, with our friends, nobody. We're going to let it stew in our own little bubble for a minute, and then we'll attack somebody with it. You might be the first one, depending on how many friends we have, but freaking, if we say we don't want to talk about it, don't keep pushing it, because then we'll go off on you, and then we'll say things we don't mean, and then you'll hate us forever. So, if we say we don't want to talk about it, just leave it be. I'll understand is that this is kind of more like if a girl likes you type of leaning towards saying, but, like, if a girl likes you, like, she'll she'll
Stalk
start.
you.
Well, yeah, she'll roll through your Facebook. You know, add you on Facebook. And, you know, girls and guys do that all the time. They'll add you on Facebook, whatever. But like, if Facebook wise, if she likes you Facebook wise, you know, she'll chat you like almost instantly when you get online. I have been guilty of doing this. I try not to do it as much anymore.
You do that with everyone though.
Yeah, see that, and that's like an amazing thing for me because I can be like, I do this to everybody though.
It's true.
And oh, peanut butter. I was like, what are you opening? But
Can I flip ass? I'm just kidding.
and like something else real quick before I do like in between takes thing. If you see a status that a girl posts about you, don't automatically assume it's about you. It could be about anybody. Or it could be a quote that she read. Or
Probably about you.
yeah, it probably is about you, but don't just go off assuming, you know, because that says a lot about your ego. And well, with me and Alyssa, we don't like guys with giant egos. Okay, this is really gonna quickly turn into how you know a girl likes you video. But if we start asking you questions like about you, we're trying to get to know you so we can decide whether we like you or not. And if we do like you, that means we're going to, of course, add you on Facebook, Twitter, and every other social media there is. And then we're going to try and make it and get your phone number without making it seem like we like you. And if you're one of those guys who's just like, man, this girl likes me, what do I do? Then quit talking to us because for me, I don't like those type of guys. I don't know how many girls actually do like those type of guys. But freaking don't lead us on, because then our hearts are going to get broken. And no, don't ever lead us on. Because leading a girl on is like,
this might turn into story time in a second for me.
right?
No, like, oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm gonna have to sit down and tell y'all one day. Maybe it'll be today. I don't know.
We will.
Okay, I know I look like a zombie. Get past that for a few seconds. Please, I am begging you. I do not have any eye makeup. I'm not on drugs. I just...
Allergies, bro.
Allergies. Hardcore allergies. Okay, story time. So, when I was in about the 6th grade, I thought this guy liked me. He was showing signs he liked me. He'd always talk to me frequently. He always sat by me frequently. He sat in my chair and told me I could sit on his lap. And I thought he liked me. So, one day, I wrote him a note asking if he liked me. And I ended up getting really embarrassed because he had this guy who is his friend, I'm assuming is his friend, go up and tell me he did not like me. And that broke my heart. And I haven't told a guy I liked him ever since then. So, yeah. Story time.
Hits me off, but y'all don't understand. Because from my experience with guys, I feel like most of you guys have us chopped up into 2 different boxes. Okay, one box here is filled with like the outgoing, social, preppy cheerleader, yay, fun, I have a life. And then the other box is like those girls who test guys and like freaking, you know, they're regular, but like they expect something of y'all. Okay, well, y'all are not realizing there's more boxes to come. Alyssa and I are in a box where it's like, we really don't care if you get us something for our birthdays or anything, and we don't expect it of y'all, but it's a nice gesture, and it's gonna be really awkward for us to accept, but, you know, it's nice that you thought of us type of deal. We're in that little box, that, like, we just kind of, we want to be your friend, too, not just, like, they're in a relationship with you. But it makes me mad when guys feel like they have girls figured out. Because you have no idea what goes on in this head. You, unless you become Edward Cullen and read my mind, you don't know what goes on in here. I'm sorry, you just don't. And, like, when guys sit there and be like, I know exactly what you're thinking. What are you talking about? When did because I have been known to voice my thoughts without realizing. I have done that before. and it's gotten me into some trouble before. But unless I actually voice my thoughts, you don't know what I'm thinking, and you don't know what I'm about to do, unless you know me really well. And if you know me really well and you know what I'm about to do, that means you're Alyssa. So, for y'all to understand, is that if we, like, go up and talk to you, or, you know, we bring you food or something, don't assume we like you, okay? Maybe we just really want to be your friend and we felt like doing something nice because we had the time to do it and we felt like doing it for you. Because, like, we know a little bit about you to do something nice for you. Like, let's say you mentioned that freaking chocolate chips are your favorite type of cookie. We're going to go ahead, if we have the time and we have the energy and we feel like we should, because, like, and it doesn't have to be because an occasion is coming up. We just felt like making cookies. We're going to make some chocolate chip cookies and we're just going to hand some to you. That doesn't mean we like you. This just means we felt like making cookies and wanted to share some with you. So, a lot of guys tend to take our acts of kindness as signs that we like them. And again, sometimes it's true. But don't automatically assume, because it's just not. Because then sometimes that can lead to fights between y'all, and then things just get really ugly. Sometimes it works out, you know. There are those times where it works out, but other times it's just that really awkward moment where it's just like, oh, you thought I liked you. Whoops, sorry.
I won't bake you cookies anymore.
Right? Freaking, we can't do freaking anything without you thinking we like you. Or that we hate you. Like, if we don't reply to a text or something and say, man, she don't like me anyway, you don't know that. Maybe we were, like, calling up our girlfriend and be like, yo, he just texts me. Like, what the hell? What do I reply? You know? Like, we do that. We're guilty of it. It's okay. Like, some girls won't admit that they do that, but freaking I do. You know? Like, you don't understand, bro. You just don't. Lastly, the thing that y'all don't understand is the fact that we actually go to the bathroom together, like in a group, or just two of us. And it's not because, you know, of what you're thinking, because a lot of you guys are really perverted and dirty-minded, and I know where you're going with some of y'all. And I know that kind of contradicts me saying that y'all can't read our minds, but some of you are very predictable, and, you know, I've grown up with 3 guys, so I know how it works. But when we go to the bathroom together and we're like, let's say we're on a double date and the girls look at each other and it's like, let's go to the bathroom for a second. We're going in there to talk about y'all most likely. And be like, do you want to switch? Do you like your guy? Are you gonna do we want to go out with this guy again? Like, it's usually about you. Or you could be like, I really want to find an excuse to leave early. Like, should I fake sick? Like, yeah, freaking diarrhea gets you almost out of everything, apparently. That's what I've heard. It's like, oh god, no. But, freaking, the topic will usually be you. And some of you are smart enough to guess that. But what some of y'all don't understand is, like, why do y'all still go together? Sometimes we don't even go in the stalls, really. We sometimes sit there and we look at our faces and we're like, okay, does my makeup look okay? Like, do I have lipstick on my teeth? And I don't wear lipstick, so I usually help the other one. And it's like, what about my hair? Did I do okay with my hair? Is my hair falling? If I could curl it or something? Or is my hair curling up because I straightened it earlier? Like, we get very, very self-conscious if we start liking you. If we realize we don't like you, it's like, hey, let's come up with an excuse, you know, to leave early so we don't have to suffer through this date anymore. It's sad, but it's true. And so, yeah, that's kind of like the last thing, since this has kind of been a long enough video anyways. But, yeah, and I'll probably make a part 2 in the future. And I hope this clarifies some things up for you, so that y'all don't think we're like these random creatures or anything, that we're actually people and we actually have thoughts and feelings, so you can't just go around chalking us up into like, I don't like you so bluntly, you know. And I'll mention that in part 2 in a different day. But that's about it. And